I'm Harry.
I'm Richard.
Welcome to Dead Decks.
That's a nice way to start. What are we doing first? What the hell are we doing?
What are we doing? We're two old fat bald guys sniffing cardboard.
Let the t-shirts and the hats fool you. Really have no idea what we're doing. This is probably going to be terrible.
Yep.
So that's what this is for. At least we'll enjoy it more.
Yeah. We don't care about you all.
What we're talking about. Card games. So CCG, TCG, some kind of G, some sort of collectible game. The big ones people know. What? Magic, Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Obviously, as these awesome shirts say, we're more about stuff that isn't around anymore. Dead games, which is most of them. Anything that ran a year or two, doesn't still exist. That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Old
like
dead card games. They have a collectability factor to them. We don't care about decks of cards.
Maybe not. So, what are we going to review? We don't know. Whatever we stumble into, we've got some stuff. We've got some stuff behind us.
Yeah, look at all that shit.
Whatever we have on hand, whatever's cheap, whatever we think is amusing. We don't know yet. But main requirement is, I guess they mostly will be dead.
They'll be dead.
When it comes to, well, what is a CCG? Are they collectible or not? At the end of the day, we win. We'll pick whatever definition we want. If we're amused by something, we'll talk about it. Whether or not it's whatever acronym it is. Dead air.
Dead air. Gotta love that. We'll cut this shit out. Or we might just leave it in.
Leave it in. So, what's the point? What are we trying to accomplish?
Well, mainly we want to be able to bring these back to a level that people can play them and play them easily. Because the rule books on a lot of these games are horrible.
They're universally terrible. Almost impossible to make anything out of. Well, most of the times they're in a deck. They're this big. They're 40 pages with really important rules buried somewhere where you wouldn't expect to see it at. I haven't seen one yet that's good, including the old Magic rules. They're all terrible.
And we're going to put all that on a fucking website. Thisname.com. Deaddecks.com. Won't be much up there right now. We're going to keep adding to it.
So as we're doing this, we're sort of building out a standard universal language for games. Some kind of easy way for you to look at it and go, yeah, I know what these words mean. So we're building it out as we talk about games. The goal is to have something uploaded, have a little history on the game, but the main thing being easy to read rules, easy to understand. A lot better than the mini rule book that comes in the deck.
And if we feel like it, we might even show you how to play the game. Like on a video. So you could just follow along. You don't have to read stuff. I know reading's hard. It's not for everybody.
Maybe after more of these, then we'll play a game.
That would be entertaining. Yeah. It'd be something.
A lot of what we'll be doing, at least initially, well, we don't really know.
Yeah, we don't have a fucking idea what we're doing.
But we're going to do reviews. We know we're doing that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about a game. We're going to say a brief history, what it is, what it plays like. Things like that.
There's a collectability factor to it. We'll throw that in. Some of these games are stupid fucking expensive now. Some of them are dirt cheap. Some of them people want to buy and put them in PSA graded slabs. We'll talk about that some. It's not going to be a big part of it. Because they're old and dead. So there's not, a lot of these don't have a huge collectability factor to them anymore. But there are exceptions. I don't know if you've seen that runner back there. That's one of those exceptions. It's expensive.
Yeah, that's why I don't know any. I'm too cheap. But he's got some.
I've got a box. I've got You can send me a box too if you want.
Part of our philosophy and what we intentionally didn't do at the beginning is we're not going to tell you what to click on. Don't care.
Nope.
Really at all about much of anything.
No.
So certainly not going to tell you that. Never going to say the word smash except for just now. Never going to...
Well, maybe another context.
I'm not going to refer to people that I can't see as guys. Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
I'm not doing that.
No.
We're not going to tell you what to click or like.
No.
Assume you're grown and you can figure it out for yourself. If you're not grown, turn this off and go do some chores or something.
Yeah, I've got chores that need to be done. I keep you busy.
Yeah, so we don't know exactly what our content's going to be other than dead card games. Other than that, this is all winging it. We might change format, we might change content. Who the hell knows?
We might change everything. We might change the entire fucking channel and talk about something else.
This is going to be a toaster review channel.
I like toast. Butter.
Yeah, so some of what we're going to talk about, I think we already covered that, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked about a lot of that. What else we got here? A little more dead air because we're not really prepared.
It's all right.
That's better than some scripted ass show, right? You got TV if you want to go watch that shit.
Yeah, watch some damn Survivor. Is that still a thing?
That's a scripted reality TV show. Ugh.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think we did cover all that. We'll talk about mechanics. So maybe we didn't say, well, certainly we'll talk about subjective, whether we hate it or not, but realizing that aesthetic is everybody's thing, whatever. But we'll still give our opinion. Mechanics and whether something is playable, we'll probably be talking about that. If it's difficult, if it's too simple, whatever.
We might bring a rating system into this for different games. We might not. I don't know. Again, we're just winging this shit. There'll be a theme. You'll come to realize that we're just making shit up as we go. We don't really care.
Yep. So if we have a purpose that we're actually going to stick to, it would be trying to make decent content for games that are dead. Something that's easy to understand, give you an entry point, like, hey, I'm interested in X. We've looked, and there's not a whole lot of good stuff out there, so I think we can maybe even half-ass try and do better than that.
And we'd like to have it all in a centralized spot, hence deaddecks.com. We can go and find all this shit that we are talking about. We'll have reviews on there. We'll have all the game rules that you can download. It'll be nice eventually. If you go right now and it looks like shit, it's not my fault. It's the guy that designed it.
Shit, that's it. I'm out of words. I don't know what else to say.
Out of words. Oh, one other thing is we'll never do any kind of giveaways. We're not going to give you, oh, you see all this shit back here? You're not getting any of that. We're not going to give it to you. So I don't care how many fucking times you hit a like button. I don't care how many times you view something or how many comments. You ain't getting shit. So don't ask.
All right, well, I guess that's it. We'll close out. How many minutes was that?
I don't
That's
know.
enough.
All right.
Talking to you. Yeah.
See you later.